Going to determine if this camera goes back or if it doesn't. So welcome to Sky Harbor. We had some issues earlier, so we're going to try and test this camera that I bought for cheap. Hopefully it works. So we have Southwest 909 headed to Chicago. It's lining up, so let's see how well this camera is going and if we're going to actually have audio. This is a 1080p camera. So let's figure it out, because if this does not work, Potato Cam goes for sale. And I will stream for approximately, like, let's say 30 minutes, 40 minutes, just to see if everything works. And I gotta go get some stuff ready because I'm gonna be doing a shoot later today. Hey, Linda. So it looks like we have a 737 coming in. Yeah, my main test is I want to see how well this camera is going to hold up, because if it holds up, I'm keeping it. So American Airlines 710 going to Seattle. And over there you can actually see a Metro liner that's going to be headed to Cortez. And off to Seattle they go. Hopefully nobody gets robbed there. And we have another Southwest. What is that? That's a Sky Team livery. And up next, we're going to have the Delta Sky Team livery departing. The Sky Team livery is headed to Seattle as well. It's 1470. That's such a sleek looking plane. I like the whole silver look. Trevor and I just hung out for a little bit. He's going to be helping me out later. So it looks like up next for our departure is going to be our flight to Cortez, our metro liner. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably be flipping the runways. Yep, we have known, Mr. Billy. We are... Yeah, 2 flights to Seattle, Todd. Both Southwest and American love this airport, so that's why it's always so busy with them. Our picture-picture attempt failed miserably. I think in a little bit we're going to get Southwest 165 landing from Austin once this metro liner takes off. The Denver Air Connect, and then here comes our Southwest. Also, guys, you can see some US Air Force planes lining up for departure. Then we should get Delta 654 headed to JFK. Hey, Dave. And we have our Delta flight headed to JFK. I could potentially see them flipping the runways soon. And we have people from Wisconsin. I need to go get some water, man. I haven't stayed hydrated at all today. I don't think I even drank anything. That is true. When we have weekend streams, no cargo boys. Actually, it's slowed down quite a bit right now. The airport is pretty dead. So this is primarily going to be kind of a test to see how this new camera works. And we're gonna get the Eco Skies livery departing next. It's going to Chicago. It's a United Flight 1269. It's a Boeing 737-900 series that is about to make its presence known as it goes over the Sky Bridge. So let's go take a look at that. Honestly, I may keep this camera because it was so cheap. So the Eco Skies livery is about to pop up. Apparently it's not Eco Skies livery, or used to be, until they painted it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it got painted. Former Eco Skies livery. And it's severely slowed down at this airport. It's crazy. In the morning it's busy, in the afternoons it's dead. Nothing. So smash that like, does help us out quite a bit. We've had two really not too good streams, to be honest. Had some issues. So we're testing this camera out. Maybe this will actually work a lot better. And from the looks of it, I think it is. So let's catch this United taking off, and then I'm gonna pack up. I gotta do some other stuff besides watching planes. Primarily get ready for my shoot later today and work out. There's one Canyon Blue livery. It's by the hangar, but most of them are slowly being retired or painted over. In other news, I think American Airlines is going to bring some of their classic liveries back on Airbus A320s. So that's going to be nice, getting those planes. Frontier has some really cool designs, like they're cool liveries. They have an otter, an elk, and a blue heron. It looks like a blue heron. So the flight we're waiting to depart is United 1269. And then we have Alaska 603 lining up as well. That is going to be going to Seattle. So a bunch of flights to Seattle today. So our United is waiting over there. So let's go take a look at our Alaska airline. Hi, Kyle. So we have United 1269 on the end of the runway, getting ready to depart. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate you. I'm glad I'm putting your guys' lives in jeopardy by almost getting beaten by your loved ones. So this plane is headed to Chicago. It's United 1269, and then our secondary flight is going to be Alaska Airlines 603 going to Seattle. Yeah, I try to make the streams fun. Even when it's dead, I'll ramble and say stupid stuff, which I think makes it better. Because if I was just trying to constantly sell you guys Herbalife and stuff, it wouldn't be cool. I'm a big fan of these Evo Blue liveries. They're finally growing on me. And here we go, guys. So that is the livery we were talking about, the Canyon Blue. It's actually sitting over by the hangar right now. A lot of them are going to be painted over and be painted back into Southwest's new livery setup. Not sure. I know Frontier just recently opened up a base here. So they're getting quite a lot of action. Looks like they're getting ready to prepare one of these other planes to depart. No, thought that was a person. Currently we have 3 Frontier flights, actually 4. There's some being staged on the East cargo hold. Yep, they have the red wheels. So up next we have our Alaska 603 headed to Seattle. So once we get this plane, I think we'll call this test successful. I think everything worked the way it was supposed to. Man, it is dead out here. There's nothing going on. We're awaiting this Alaska Airlines departure for Seattle. Alaska 603, and then we have another U.S. Air Force flight taking off. Actually just landed. We get a lot of random action here at Sky Harbor. You can sometimes go from having standard passengers to all of a sudden out of nowhere like a C-17 will show up. So like I said, once this plane takes off, I will let you guys have your day. This was the test of the new camera to make sure it wasn't broken, and it's not. What a steep takeoff, huh? Once Kyle shows up, Kate shows up and tries to restore order. She's trying to protect us from the chaos that you would open up, Todd. So it looks like our next flight will be able to take off. We'll see, most likely. It was cheap, that's the main reason I bought it. We have Wheels Up Airlines over there, so let's go see if we can catch it. Honestly, for 300 bucks, you can get a better one. I think the alarm is just them doing something on the ground. Not quite sure, to be honest. Is Todd going to be put in timeout for this? For his goofiness. So Wheels Up is headed to St. George. You can hear my phone blowing up. I like seeing these small planes take off. It's always cool. And from the looks of it, there's a couple of Southwest that are going to be pushing out, but we really can't see them. So let's wait here. So right now we are experiencing a very, very dead airport. But we are going to be getting Envoy 3835 coming from Monterey. Followed by United 1895 coming in from Houston. Hello, my German friend. So let's go take a look at the Envoy flight. It's a little Embraer that's coming in. Coming from Monterey. These Embraers have kind of taken over Sky Harbor. Remember seeing a few of them, and now they're everywhere. Great little landing by this plane. And we should be getting our flight from Houston. But also, guys, I was correct. They are flipping the runways, you can see. So runways are officially going to be flipped. And he says, hello, Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. And sit down. My legs hurt. Don't hit me, car. Ah! I just got hit by my own car. Could have dropped my phone. So it looks like our last flight to land on this configuration is our United coming in from Houston. And then our runways are officially going to be flipped. So let's go take a look at the 737 coming in for a landing. If you guys like what you're seeing, click the like, subscribe, notification. I go live any opportunity I get. And as this plane taxis, we are waiting for the departures going westbound. So it looks like we will get American Airlines 2841 going to Cabo next. That should be departing. The plane is situated over there on the departure side. And this flight just came from Houston. And over there we have Jet Suites X, or commonly known as JSX. Watching this JSX taxi. And actually it looks like our next departure might actually be a Southwest Airlines. The flight we were looking at is JSX 9410 with services to Burbank. You should be crossing into view. And then we have Southwest 1784 headed to San Jose. And then we have our Cabo flight. So it's kind of a standoff between which plane will be first. Gives you a minute to sit down. I'm tired. Hey, Jeep girl. Actually, we have American Airlines 994 landing from Austin. That has been the holdup. We're moving fast as we're waiting the flipping of the runways. And we're going to get a mad dash of departures. I think we already have like 7 planes lined up for departure. So welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, everybody. We are a little plane spotting community in Phoenix, Arizona. We're a bunch of goofballs. We love aviation and we like the company of good people. And then I think our final flight for this area, for the same configuration, we're going to be getting an Ameriflight Embraer coming in Brasilia. Then we may get American Airlines American 1218 coming from Washington might be landing on there as well. Why are you moving? There's gonna be a plane landing. Why are you moving? So it looks like our flight to Cabo is going to be leaving. Also, you hear that bell? That means the gate is moving and the Southwest is about to push out. What's going on? So we have American 1318 going to Palm Springs, and then we're going to get our Cabo flight. As the runways have flipped, which means we're going to be waiting a bit. There we go, our flight to Palm Springs is moving. Off to Palm Springs they go. And up next is our JSX Embraer, headed to Burbank. And he is already airborne. Beautiful takeoff by the JSX. Now we have people going to Cabo. So our Cabo bound flight is getting ready to depart. Turn and burn, baby. Turn and burn. And he just took off, and it's like an elephant walk. Look at this, one after the other. And looks like we have our Southwest. Southwest 1784 going to San Jose, and then we have Skywest 9903 going to Flagstaff. That looks like a 737 MAX. It's a heavy boy. And then we have our short flight to Flagstaff. It's starting to heat up, guys. It's in the 90s now. 91 degrees. And we have our United. We have United 1355 going to Newark. and followed by Lynx Air going to Calgary. Lynx Air is a new airline that was started this past year. And we have a car alarm going off. This guy is taking up most of the runway. There we go. Alrighty guys, looks like Lynx Air is going to be next. We get it, you can find your car. Stop using your alarm, please. Alright, we have Lynx Air showing up. Welcome everybody, welcome to the channel. Click the like, that helps out quite a bit. So we have Lynx 712, DAT 712 going to Calgary. It's a 3-year-old Boeing 737 MAX. And we should get Southwest 2934 headed to San Antonio. So Lynx Air looks pretty majestic. Yep, that's what people should do, but they don't, Lucille. It's common sense and a lot of people lack it. So I think our next flight for departure might be our San Antonio flight. Which is going to taxi through here. And it's getting a bit windy here today, so if it's affecting the audio, apologize about that. It's out of my control. And for those of you that are just joining us, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slav. I'm the host of this channel. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on. Don't you like working in the rain, Kate? Oh, I touched the microphone. Oh no. So it's either Lynx or, oh wow, that's why they're waiting. There's a plane landing. Perfect. That's what we were waiting for. And now we have Lynx Air finally moving into position to take off. as they're headed to Calgary. I think some of their planes used to belong to Norwegian Airlines too. Hey, is Norwegian Airlines still operational? Enjoy Calgary. And then we have our Southwest Airlines flight going to San Antonio. And then up next we have what looks like a small 737-700 operated by WestJet. It's another Canadian, so I guess it's the Canadian hour here at Sky Harbor. This plane is headed to Edmonton. But first, let's watch a landing. And over there, you guys can actually see our Frontier flights are getting ready to depart, followed by Delta. Yeah, did you, dude? So up next we have SkyWest 3215 headed to Flagstaff. Another short flight to Flagstaff. I know their runways are supposed to be closed very soon. And then there goes their flight to Edmonton. Hi, Did You Dude says good afternoon plane peeps. Welcome all that are watching from all over the world and all over the states. Always a pleasure to have you guys on. and partake in the goofiness. And they're off. So it looks like up next, look at that A321 getting ready to taxi out. Ah, there's a bee in front of me, go away. Oh. I like bees, but I don't like when they're in my face. Oh, move. There's 2 bees. No, ah, move. So we have Southwest 2410 headed to Wichita, Kansas. Yep, likes are free, but if you'd like to support the channel, we do have Super Chat, and you could donate towards our parking fund. And they are airborne. And this bee is on my freaking elbow. I tried telling the bee to buzz off, but it wouldn't. I don't want to kill them because bees are very vital to our survival as a human species. They're endangered, actually. People don't realize it. Then we have Frontier 2909, Stretch the Blue Heron livery, getting ready to depart as well. So I say once that Frontier takes off, I will call it a show, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get some stuff done before I work tonight. So it looks like Potato Cam 2.0 is gonna stay because it actually is working really well. Then you have your standard Southwest taxi at the speed of light. And we have our Delta 1070 headed to not available, not sure where. Tried. I have communicated with the bee. I have offered them many trinkets and sweets, and they still said no. I even told them to be nice. Alrighty, our last 2 planes, guys. So remember, be good people. Like I always tell you, tell your loved ones you love them. To all of our female watchers or fans, happy Mother's Day. Hopefully you are spoiled and make a day all about yourself, even if you're not a mom. We need to appreciate women more. So let's get these two bad boys and then we'll call it a day, guys. I think the second stream is working better. This flight is headed to Detroit. And then here comes our Frontier. And after this, I will call it a day, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Let's send this plane off. Appreciate each and every one of you for putting up with me. You guys have a splendid day. Do something cool. I always tell people, be polite. Off. Alright, these bees are after me, I don't know why. Alright friends, it was a pleasure spending my weekend with you. So happy Mother's Day to all you people. Hug your mothers and hug everybody and be polite to everybody. Be good people.